what's going on, guys? Last video I said I was going to make a tier list, and I kind of was just like, fuck it. And so I just randomly picked like this, it's just an anime one, just about the characters in general, but I'm just going to be using, obviously, only the playable characters, for the things. And off the bat, I'm going to start with the characters I don't have much information on, like Denki, Momo, and who's the other person? Had them on the top of my head. Compress? Yeah, Compress. If I had to put these characters in a tier list though, besides no info, just purely based off me fighting them, I'll say Denki is probably like mid A. Momo is probably in the same boat, and Compress is probably mid B. And honestly, before I even get started, I just want to let you guys know that you guys can make these characters work. You just have to keep practicing and just get good enough with them, and you can make them work. Just because a character is low tier, or people will shit on them, put them in D tier, whatever, say this is the worst unit, you can still make them work. I've seen one tier list where Kendo was in D tier, and I've gotten like a 3-win streak with her. Like you can make characters good. I'm making this purely based off of character, just how useful they are. In overpowered terms. First, we're going to go with Himiko and put her in A. I feel like she has pretty decent potential. I might put her A or like top B. But we'll see how that goes over time. Shigaraki, see, due to the recent change where he's gotten 2 grabs, I honestly feel like he's pretty high A. I mean, he does leave himself vulnerable during his grab, but if you're alone fighting him and he is able to get your hands on him multiple times, you're pretty screwed. It's actually, he did not need a second grab. I don't know why they gave him one. Even if it was for quote-unquote mobility, he just didn't need it. Froppy, I'll put her A as well. Am I good with her? I don't think so. But most of the Froppy mains that I see out there are really intense. Like they know how to use her really well, and they are really annoying to play against. They can hill down teammates instantly. They have extremely good mobility. They can jump around very easily. Obviously her damage is kind of trash, but with how flexible she is with mobility, you can just keep jumping over characters with her tongue move. And most people really don't know how to deal with it. Especially certain characters that don't really have good abilities. But anyways, yeah. Ida's definitely A, if not high A. But we're just gonna put him in A for right now. He has really good combos. There's no telling how many times I got my shield instantly broken from Ida. Just for him to scurry away and come back again and drop my health down to 0. He's really good at combos. Cement Toss, I'm probably going to put in S. Just the fact that he can res a teammate and cover them. Hit players with his ability and knock them back. And you can still hit them in the air while they're being knocked back. With no iframes is kind of crazy. Yeah, I think that just deserves an S tier. Especially if like you really know how to play him, like you can seriously fuck people up. It's insane how good he is. One thing I would say is if you're going against a Cement Toss, focus him first out of the team, because most Cement Tosses have picked up the habit of just being on the back line, throwing their stones, because they know they can get away with it. They have infinite range. Ibarra. Ibarra is kind of a mixed bag for me. I really don't know about Ibarra. She has good damage, but she just leaves herself open so much that it gets me killed constantly. Like she has good damage, but I have to put her like high B, because it messes you up so bad. And if you play her, you know what I mean. Every ability that she has, she just stands still and just can't move. Todoroki, pre-patch was, I played him pre-patch, he was amazing. Post-patch, I'm not so sure. I haven't really played him that much, pre-patch or post-patch. But he did get nerfed, so I'm probably gonna put him below A. Kirishima got a buff post-patch. And I would say Kirishima is like he's like high B, maybe. Mount Lady. Mount. Same thing with Shigaraki. Why did they give her an extra kick? Like it's okay. I know it's a mobility move. Not really, because it deals damage, but like it's unnecessary. If you went against a Mountain Lady recently, and she went in her giant form, and she kicked, like, you know how annoying it is, because you get up and she just kicks again and you're dead. It's crazy. I would have to say right now she's really good. I think she's better than, yeah. I'll fix the tier list in just a second. Bakugo. just the fact that he can shoot through walls. I know he got nerfed recently with his damage, but the fact that he can shoot through walls and fly away is pretty insane. I'll put him right here for now. I got no All Might, brother. So there's probably going to be All Might mains out there that are going to hate me, and just All Might fans overall. But like, All Might is he's just so bad. Like, his damage is okay, but like all of his moves just leave you. It's worse than Ibarra. It really is worse than Ibarra. Like, his moves just leave you so open for attacks. And I mean, you could just make up the excuse of being like, oh, we'll just time it better. But it's like it doesn't matter. They just leave you open so bad. Now, if you could like roll cancel out of them, like that would be better. And the fact that like people can stop you out of your tornado, and stuff like that, it's just bad. So I'm putting him in C. Dobby's high A for sure. If not even borderline S. But I want to put him in A because I do feel like there's a couple of things that could be fixed about him. So like, well, I mean, I wouldn't say fixed, because if they did, he'd be overpowered as fuck. But with how his kit is right now, he's definitely high A. And this might be biased, okay, but I genuinely think Kendo is the most broken character like ever. She has a shield to defend. She has a high damage attack. And she can give your teammates mobility. And by mobility, I mean she can pick them up with her hands and throw them. And she can chuck them a good distance too. And I know that kind of leaves her in a bad spot with no mobility. But I think just because a character lacks mobility doesn't mean that they're bad. Because most of the time when you're fighting people, you don't really run super far away. Normally when I'm in fights, like, I get knocked back and I hide in the bush and heal. And then like I'm good on that. Ochako, I would say she's worse than All Might. I know I'm probably going to get hate from that as well, but it's really bad. It's really bad. Every Ochako I played against, I have clapped. And I played her, and she was absolutely horrible. I didn't just play her a couple games either. I had to do those challenges, the event challenges. I had to play her a lot, and I just couldn't stand her. Good mobility, but you know, just horrible character. Deku. I would say he's the same as Bakugo. Of course, Kota. S tier, obviously. I'm pretty sure that's it. But guess I should probably rearrange the characters now. I feel like Dobby's in his place. I'll put Froppy at the back of the list. Um, low A. Is Ida better than Mount Lady? I think so. I want to say he's even better than Shigaraki. Is he though? Yeah, you know what? I'm trying to. You know what? I'll put him in front of Shigaraki. I'll give him a benefit. So, you know what? Nah, okay, so I'm gonna put Ibara in A, and I'm gonna put Froppy in top B. I feel like that's better. I feel like Kirishima is better than B, but I just don't know. I'll leave him right there for now. I think Toga is better than all these guys, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? Nah, this feels wrong. Something about this feels wrong. Actually, yeah, I'll put Kirishima right here. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. So Denki, if I know I don't really have that much info on him right now, but if I had to like make a shot in the dark, just based off playing against people, I have played one game with him, but if I had to put him somewhere, I would probably put him in. I'd probably put him in low A, probably behind Shoto. Just because like he can just infinitely stun you. If you get in a certain spot, it's kind of crazy. Momo, I think she's definitely. Momo's really easy to counter. Let's see who else could counter Momo. I think I'm the only one who can. Shoto might be able to with its ice wall. Yeah, I guess maybe either Shoto or Kendo can counter Momo pretty easily. But I mean, most people aren't playing Kendo and Shoto, so I'd say she's probably high B. Probably better than Kirishima, like right here. Mr. Compress. I think he's like bottom B. I don't. I mean, obviously, this isn't like, don't take this seriously, because these characters, you can take this seriously, but just not the no info takes, because I'm still gathering my thoughts on it. And I'll probably make an update video at some point about it, but I would probably put him like bottom B or like top C. I just don't. He's a weird character. Most compresses I've killed though, so I don't know. But yeah, I think that's. I'm gonna wrap it up right now. If you guys have a different opinion than me, or want to share your thoughts, or explain, you know, how I'm wrong or whatever, just comment down below, and I'll reply back to it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and see ya.